For this video, let's focus on the formula for the parameterization along a straight line between two given points, x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2. Previously, we're able to understand the possibility of solving the real line integral together with the idea of parameterization. This time, this is a specific path, a straight line between 2 points, arbitrarily known x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2. Let's not forget that for our given function defined as p of xy dx plus q of xy dy along your certain path c, in this case straight line, this have the same formula for all. It's actually the integral of your p of x of t and y of t and the derivative of your x of t plus for your q of x of t, y of t, then times the derivative of your y of t dt from a to b. Okay, so we are going to provide here the formula for straight line, so that we will not be confused with this type of structure as we move to some examples later on. Now, we're going to pattern this to the parameterization of our complex line integral. Supposedly, this should be the first topic before that, but since we are on complex analysis, we started with the complex line integral, and this time, we are now on the real line integral. Still the idea of parameterization. The idea here is from this. Again, this is a straight line from x sub 1 and y sub 1 to your x sub 2 and y sub 2. Your parameters for your x and y will be this one here. Your x of t will be equivalent to x sub 1 plus t times x sub 2 and x sub 1. Again, this is patterned to your z sub t in our complex line integral, which is actually z sub 2 plus your t times z sub 2 minus, sorry, this was actually z sub 1 in our formula for the complex line integral. We have your z sub 1 plus t times z sub 2 minus z sub 1. Okay, so pattern as to that. But since we have both x and y here, that is why we also have other version for our y of t is equal to y sub 1 plus your t of y sub 2 minus y sub 1. Okay, so after this, whatever your x subs and y subs values are, you can get the equivalent functions for this, and with that you can also solve for your x prime of t and y prime of t. You're going to need this as well because in your formula you have this. Okay, I'm gonna use other color. You have this and that here, and this will also be used for your function, whatever that function would be, for both p and q. Now, take note here that this is a straight line. Okay, similar to the complex line integral, we are guaranteed that if a straight line, we are going to use the I'm talking about a and b needed here. Your a and b, okay, will actually be 0 and 1 because this is our t between 0 and 1. This is true for all parameterization along straight line. Now, we can of course use other intervals as well, 0 to 5, 0 to 10, but this is the most convenient interval for our a and b, and it would follow that a is 0 and b is 1 for all situations that will be using straight line path. Okay, now let us have some example here, just an illustration for us to be able to identify just this idea item here until this one here. Okay, we're not going to automatically solve for this because I'm not going to provide here the functions, but I'm going to provide here just the point. Let's say from 0, 3 to 2 and 4. This would mean this is our x sub 1, this is our y sub 1, this is our x sub 2, and y sub 2. Let us try to provide here the parameters for your x of t and then your y of t together with their first derivatives as well. So for your x sub t, your x sub 1, x of t rather, is 0 plus t times your x sub 2 is 2 minus 0, which will give us 2t. That is for our parameter for our x. For our y of t, this is actually y sub 1. So you have here 3 plus t times, you will have 4, your x sub, that's your x sub 2 minus your x sub 1, 3, which will give us a 3 plus t. This would be for your, sorry, not the first derivative, for your y of t. This would then be used together with that later on for whatever your functions would be for both q and p. The other remaining items we need, it would be the first derivative of x of t, which is actually with respect to t is 2. And then your y of y prime of t with respect to t is 0 plus 1, or simply equal to 1. Okay? Now this would be the values that we need to include here after completing this, such as that. Okay? So this is how we parameterize the straight line path of a certain function. We don't have the function yet. What we are given here would be points that you to illustrate the idea of this parameters. But of course, if you have functions, you can automatically solve for the real line integral using this formula and using the identities we had at the bottom. Thank you very much for watching.